Alright, y'all. What's good, man? Let's talk about it, bro. Is this man going to respond? What is he going to do? As Joey done dropped a whole another song called Crash. I mean, he is just flaming all the Kendrick, minions and troops that he's sending out. And I just listened to that Crash Dummy, man. Man, bro. Absolute annihilation. Absolute annihilation, man. Flaming them. Flaming Kendrick, calling him out, asking for a battle. And it gets to the point, man, where Kendrick has to respond, bro, or his career, he's on a hot seat right now, in my opinion, bro. Like, he gotta respond, dog. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because his fans making him look bad, saying that he's on tour, man. But it was people that was on tour when people like that has never stopped people from responding. Like, it is. And it's just crazy because it's like, I don't see why they don't even want him to respond. It's like every time you talk to a Kendrick fan, they gotta say anything to defend him not responding. It's almost like they don't want him to respond. But why not, though? I thought he was the best rapper in the game, the best rapper of all time, the best lyricist. Battle rapper, bringing the energy to the forefront, savior of hip-hop. You feel what I'm saying? How did you find that song, dummy? But, you said Kendrick has more to lose. He shouldn't worry, but he shouldn't care about that, though. He's not going to lose, right? How can you have something to lose if you're not going to lose? See, that's the problem. Kendrick fans made it seem like he was perfect. But they don't even want to admit that he's not perfect. They just like, nah, he shouldn't respond. Making all these excuses. It's pitiful. It's soft, and it's hypocritical. It's everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? You said Kendrick ducking, simple as that. You said the F is a Joey Badass. See, that's what they do. Now they gonna act like they don't hear him. They don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Not responding puts him in a bad light, which is what y'all want. No, I want him to respond. Right. I don't want him to not respond. I want him to respond. I want to hear some bars. You know what I mean? You say he only still relevant for acting, bro. No, he's relevant right now because his joint is trending on YouTube, his diss songs. You said this is a stain on Kendrick legacy. You said, I don't want him to respond. This is beneath him. It's not beneath him. No, this is right in his lane, right? This is what y'all said. Y'all said Drake wasn't even his lane. Should have stayed in his lane, and Kendrick run this, battle rap, lyricism lane. He the king of New York. This is his lane. Somebody said, look, I like Joey Badass, but he ain't nobody to Kendrick. What you mean he ain't nobody? Come on, man. Like, we're not doing this, bro. Now, who the hell was a good example of somebody that he should respond to then? See, y'all saying everybody not on his level. When he responded to Drake, y'all said it wasn't even a competition. They not the same type of rapper. Now, when an actual lyricist comes out and is bringing that heat and annihilating and smoking Kendrick, y'all saying now he not on his level. He not in his lane. So which one is it? You said Wayne, M, but they the older generation. This is Joey Badass is Kendrick generation. Wayne and Eminem is not Kendrick Lamar generation, bro. Joey Badass came up the same generation as Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole and them. Everybody know this. There's different regions across the country. And a lot of people look at him as the best rapper from New York from this generation. It's soft Kendrick stands, not actual fans of rap. Facts. But they try to say Kendrick. Shout out my homie SG Cash. He said Kendrick scared. He wanted to go against the number one guy for clout. Facts. He was clout chasing, bro. And shout out to J. Cole. I told y'all he ahead of the whole game, yo. He was like, yo, I'm not going to diss nobody for clout or fame or none of that or get my streams up. It'll be just straight because of bars, and I'm going to just legit smoke them. So if Joey was calling out, I believe if Joey was doing this to J. Cole right now, he'd respond. Because he actually do it for the real sport. But then Kendrick fans were trying to bully everybody, saying, oh, if you don't like this, you don't like real hip-hop, and you don't appreciate that, and you soft, and it's not real hip-hop. When Drake sued UMG, they was like, oh, this ain't real hip-hop. You know, he taking away from the tradition of hip-hop. Man, these niggas don't know what the fuck they talking about. Trying to gaslight you into making it seem like you don't know shit. You don't know hip-hop. Like, they know everything. Then we get into the debate the other day about Drake and Kendrick albums. They was like, oh, none of Drake albums got a story that's fully a story all the way through. Bro, just because something ain't Kendrick style don't mean it's not good. Kendrick he's not the standard, bro. He said Kendrick ain't do anything for clout. Y'all just mad he murked your favorite rapper. Drake not my favorite rapper. And I didn't say he didn't win. But Drake wasn't scared to come outside, though. Like, Drake responded to Kendrick when he was on tour. Right or wrong. J. Cole dropped a diss on to Kendrick, right or wrong. See, lyricists, you can't even play the Drake game with me because I'm a J. Cole fan. He ain't even respond to J. Cole. You said Joey with... Right, that's another thing. Y'all saying Joey not on his level because, like, even though he a lyricist, he not on his level, so he shouldn't respond. But he didn't even respond to J. Cole. Come on, man. He gave him a couple days. He seen Kendrick wasn't trying to even really, like, fight like that. You said, nah, but are we sitting here trying to compare Joey and Kendrick Lamar? We're talking about rapping skills, though. I'm talking about rapping skills. Yes, we can compare that. Somebody said J. Cole reneged. You said J. Cole caught the plea. All right, so if I walk up to you and slap you in the face, and then I say, my bad, Joe, I'm sorry, you're not gonna slap me back? Just because I said sorry? So I can walk up to you every day and slap you, or steal food off your plate, and you ain't gonna do nothing just because I say sorry. Exactly my point. You don't got no heart, no dog, no dignity, no backbone, nigga. No backbone, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He said, how was he gonna respond? Cole tapped out because Cole gave him a couple days, and he can still respond even though he took the diss off of streaming platforms. He took it off of streaming platforms, but it's still out there on YouTube and all other small little apps and social media. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said Mans went on stage at his festival and bowed out. Schoolboy Q told him to back out. Why didn't Kendrick come to the festival? Why Schoolboy Q had to do it? See, he always trying to send somebody out like he just head honcho, goddamn big homie Frank White and shit. He not taking nobody down. You said also he responded to Cole multiple times on Euphoria, but he didn't drop a diss track. It's easy. If you cooking somebody else and then you throw a diss track, like a little line in there on a song about somebody else, it's going to seem like, yo, yeah, he cooking both of them. just because all the momentum from when you was dissing Drake, and you just throw a line about J. Cole on a song. But no, I want you to drop it straight. What do you guys say to Cole? And I want to hear bars lined up going against Cole bars. You said that's even worse. You let another man make you bow out. Well, no, we don't know what he told him. You see what I'm saying? But by him sending Schoolboy Q, that's already soft right there. You sending him to kind of talk it out with J. Cole and beg him to not respond. And we know J. Cole not soft because he had to punch P. Diddy in the mouth in defense of Kendrick. Now, what was that all about? See, and that's the sad part is that Ray Vaughn and them making it worse for Kendrick because Ray Vaughn want to go the P. Diddy route, but what was you didn't give us no explanation why you was getting into it with P. Diddy, Kendrick. Why J. Cole had to come break that up? Somebody said J. Cole not soft, but he apologized on stage. Well, at the end of the day, he's keeping his word. On Middle Child, he said he wasn't going to do that. So if just by him feeding into a diss or a beef where he don't really have beef with the dude, he just wanted to make it about the sport, then that's him keeping his word. That's not soft, right or wrong. Somebody said, like, y'all really telling us Joey Wash and Dot. Prove it. Yo, that's the thing. Y'all niggas just clowns, hoes, bitch ass niggas. I'm about to crash out on you dumb ass niggas, man. This shit annoying, bro. Y'all sitting here laughing. This shit ain't funny. You're not about to gaslight me talking about, oh, he won't beat him. Y'all really think Joey handled it or ha 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 ha. Bro, then show it then. You know, like, bro, it's not no proof of none of this happening, of none of this being the case. Yes, he flaming Kendrick right now. Until Kendrick say something back, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear that capping ass shit. Y'all want to be laughing and belittling people that disagree with y'all, like y'all are better than us and shit. Like, you better if you ain't on Kendrick's side, then you beneath niggas and shit. Laughing, what the fuck are you laughing at? Right, we want to see the boogeyman come outside, nigga. Somebody said, and if we like Kendrick, we're beneath you. No, I'm not saying that. I never said that. I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm listening to what y'all saying. I'm just saying this is everything that Kendrick said. He said he was the boogeyman. Or his fans said that. Y'all say he's the savior of hip-hop. The greatest lyricist of all time. He brought battle rap, the competition aspect to the game. But he's shying away. That's not competition. It's not competitive. Shout out to the homie Cash, man.
What's good, my guy?
Hey, what up, Cash?
Hey, this is my issue first.
Right.
I learned yesterday that Joey been sending shots at Kendrick for damn near 10 years.
Yep. I just recently learned that too.
So let's just be fair. Let's say, you know what? He ain't gotta respond right now. He don't got to. What about the 10 years though? This nigga been shooting at him.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. And then I'm gonna go. Most of the people that give him credit don't. I don't.
Hey, hold on. You started breaking. Hey, you started breaking up. Yo, try to like restart your connection or something. Like, you'll go on airplane mode and come back off.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you good now.
Okay, my bad.
You got
Yeah,
echo now.
Kendrick got his credit, but y'all don't even look at Drake as a great rapper.
Right.
Now that there's somebody that's a great rapper is calling him out, y'all are like, nah, he ain't got to battle him. He not qualified.
That don't really make sense to me, bro. Like they said, and that means, in my opinion, because they said Kendrick already proved everything. But if they don't think Drake was a great rapper and lyricist, then in my opinion, he didn't really prove nothing. because they saying that he not that good. He not on his level. So theoretically, it's like they basically saying Joey is better than Drake in that lane, but it's like they playing both sides. Now they want to play the commercial
It's,
lane where it's like, oh, Kendrick too commercial, he too big for him.
I'm confused.
Exactly, bro.
Like,
That is my
it's
exact
the
point.
most
Like I asked him,
protected superstar rapper ever.
who would be a good rapper for him to respond to. They talking about Wayne and M. But I'm like, Wayne and Eminem is not his generation though. That's a generation before him. Joey is from his generation. And think about it, he still never even responded to J. Cole. So what, J. Cole not on his level neither? Then they say, oh no, well, he copped a plea.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think Kendrick go pack him up. I like Joey, but I think Kendrick go pack him up. I really do. I just
Bro,
want to
that's
see it, bro.
facts. That's the thing. I'm not even trying to because they think I'm just like I want better than Kendrick. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like the whole persona where a person act like this, act like they're the best at something and they never want to come outside and prove it.
And I want to see him rap without without using a nasty angle. You know, the PDF shit. Like I want to see how creative it can be.
Everything look worse because, first of
Nobody
all,
said Joey was backing up Kendrick. This goofy ass nigga Angel be halfway listening to shit. Nobody said that.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. We didn't say that. Hey, what's up, OD?
yeah, but nah, like Crutch, like for real, though, I agree with this shit wholeheartedly, bro. And I'm saying as a Kendrick fan, nigga, I'm tired of the excuses, bro. I heard every excuse in the book. I heard niggas say, "Oh, you got to talk about his wife there for him to respond." Niggas say, "Okay, what Drake said about his wife before this shit?" No, then like, bro, every excuse in the book at this point, I'm saying, like, nigga, just come outside and rap. It's
Just
fucking
rap.
simple,
What the
bro.
hell?
It's not no
Just
win
rap.
or lose. You're not losing your career, nigga. Just get in the booth and rap. You want a competition, niggas being competitive. It's a great state of hip hop. Niggas are actually rapping, and now you don't want to come outside. Nigga, take out the whole college, my nigga, it's one person. That's Joey fucking badass, bro. What we talking about?
Right, just rap against the nigga, bro. I
Yeah,
don't
just
get it.
rap, my nigga. Come on. I'm saying as a Kendrick fan, so you know I am being fair with this shit, bro. And
Yeah,
Cass will tell you off the rip. But yeah, nah, bro, like that shit annoying, and I'm hearing all the excuses in the world. Like, damn, my nigga, now it's always not on his level. Nigga, a Drake fan can say the same shit. They're gonna be able to, oh well, it's not about the numbers, nigga. Then what is it about at this point? Nigga said rap, nigga don't want to rap. Oh, you gotta be at a certain level. Oh no, you gotta be at this stage in life. You gotta be like, nigga, stop giving all the excuses. You got
Hey,
your
let me
credit
ask.
score to battle Kendrick. What are we
Hey, look,
talking about?
let me ask y'all, yo, because Ray. I think this is making Kendrick look worse in the battle because, like even in the battle with Drake, because even Ray Vaughn is trying to go the whole like P Diddy shock value route, and you see that that's not really bars. So it's showing that that's basically what Kendrick did with Not Like Us. So I feel like the whole narrative that Drake had more bars, that's going to pick up steam. And then also though, like what happened with Kendrick and P Diddy when J Cole had to come punch him in the face?
I don't know, but either
The,
way, I don't
I'm
think that
just saying
nigga
the
is
more they
sticking,
bring up,
bro.
I'm just saying the more they bring up P Diddy, man, something might come out where somebody knows some shit. Man, hey,
Hey, and it's another thing. If Joey was giving us a bunch of bullshit, I would be like, man, Kendrick, leave that nigga alone. No, this nigga is on a run.
he
This nigga's
frying,
putting
man.
on a clinic.
He
And
frying
that's
that
what
Like
I'm
motherfucker, man.
saying, bro.
it's like we want to see it. It's for hip hop,
He
right? And
frying,
I'm fair. I'm fair.
he
Od. I'm
frying that
fair,
nigga,
Crunch.
man.
I even
Exactly.
said I even said Kendrick ain't got to give him a whole song. He ain't earned that yet. That's how real I am. Give him a 16. Give him 16. You feel me? He can take 16 bars. That's it.
I, I, I hate you, but Cass, right? What is it saying where, let's say, for example, right? Because I think Rayvon said, yo, Kendrick ordered him to get in the booth and rap with this nigga, right? So
Hmm.
you telling me Joey Bada is better, pretty much all the TD, all these West Coast niggas embodying niggas by himself. At that point, nah, nigga, go get the general, nigga, go get the West Coast savior to come out, bro. Because if you gonna
Savior,
buy your whole West Coast, y'all say y'all been running shit, you nigga, this the West Coast here, and
the
one nigga taking
savior,
y'all out. What we talking about? Nah, nigga, get the general.
the savior, bro.
Yeah. I think he's a future resume. What we doing? This nigga ducked Big Sean. He apologized to Big Sean. He packed up a pop star. Congratulations. He made J. Cole get out of the battle by begging him, hey, this is serious. I don't want to, you're my friend. You know, he gave him a little speech behind the doors. I'm pretty sure that happened.
Nigga, that's a
Yeah.
So
lie.
this nigga really, now
That's
he
a
got
lie,
I'm
somebody
pretty
Cash.
that's
sure
That's
like,
a
that
hey,
lie,
happened.
Cash.
with Chuck.
it
Pretty
is
sure
what
that
it is. Let
happened.
me push my narrative.
Yeah.
Let me push my
Nah,
narrative.
nigga, that's a
Now
nasty
he got
narrative.
somebody. Now he got somebody that's like, nigga, what's up, nigga? Yeah, I'm ready for whatever, nigga. He don't really want that problem, man. He's sending the little homies.
Exactly.
He's sending the little homies when he got the little homies, bro. We don't
Yeah,
want to
like
see the little homies.
Exactly.
for real
We
though,
won't
man.
die.
We don't want to see them niggas, bro.
We
That's
Joey
won't
the
die.
little homie. He a little
Hey,
homie.
nah, he was the little homie when he
Yeah.
first was shooting at him on Illuminati. He for sure was. He ain't little homie
yeah.
no more. He
Yeah.
done packed up Daylight. He done packed up Rayvon. He done packed up Ass Cheeks. He done packed up Hoop Reason.
Yo,
He
I'm
done
glad we really
smoked
called
all
this
these
nigga ass
niggas.
cheeks, bro. That's crazy.
He not the little homie no more.
We not your
I ain't
little.
gonna lie, man.
We not your
I
little
heard
niggas.
I heard Joey badass shit. That shit wasn't it though, bro.
Man,
Like
come
that shit was
on.
not it, bro.
That's cat.
Yo,
So
what was
J Black,
memorable that y'all liked about it? What,
Hey, hold
what,
on.
what
Which
was
one
y'all
you?
favorite?
Hold on.
What
Which
y'all
one
favorite
you?
shit that
Hold
y'all
on.
liked
Hold
about
on,
it?
y'all. Hold on. Which one you talking about?
I don't know. He
It's
made
like
about
three.
12 of them.
The
I ain't gonna
It's
say
last
like
no
What
one.
did
3.
12.
y'all like?
The last one on Crash Dummy, man. He said some crazy. She was going
What
in on
was
that
it?
Yeah,
What
on
did he
Crash
say though?
Dummy.
What was he saying?
He said, I seen
One of
that
the
shit from
memorable
afar, how I
bars.
red dot.
The
Yeah,
what?
one of the bars was
That's just one.
the
That's
lead
one
up to
bar.
Oh, okay.
Rayvon tried to accuse him of going to Diddy parties, and he was like, you know what, I was there, but I also seen Top there. Like, y'all want to go with this angle, nigga? I'm at the same parties that your OG at, plain and
I
simple.
Exactly.
So
I think a
he's
I think
rebuttaling everything.
I think a lot of guys just want to see this go down because Aubrey got packed up. I'm gonna be honest with
No,
you.
I think nigga just want to see raps, bro. We just want to. Music
Yeah, I
been
don't want
boring since
raps.
Drake and
Nigga
Kendrick.
wanna hear some
Since Drake
rap.
and
Yeah, we want
Kendrick
to hear some
battle,
rap. That's
we
all.
haven't got no good music. Jay Black has been real dry. Now we back
Yeah,
excited
no,
again because
I
niggas
agree with
rap.
that. Yeah,
So we
yeah, I
just want
agree
to
with
hear
that.
raps. That's all. We just want to hear raps. That's
Exactly.
what I want.
Yeah, I think this will be a little bit more edgy. You know,
Because I don't
when
think
it
Joey Badass can beat him. I really don't. But I just
You
want
don't
to
think
see
so,
it.
Cash?
Nah, I
nah.
think Kendrick gonna pack him up. I ain't gonna
I,
lie, but I want to see it though.
but Cash, if you want, like I said, it's
In
kind
the
of here
spirit of
for simple fact,
competition,
right?
yeah, yeah, spirit
Going
of
back to the point,
competition.
we saw these, two niggas be, we saw Drake and Kendrick. Cool. With that being said, bro, we saw the narratives and shit people point out after the fact, like, yo, why you hang with this nigga, blah, 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 blah. Now Joey got ammunition, like, oh, where I could use this, this, and this, and this. These are talking points. What can Kendrick really use against Joey except for saying, yo, I got more sell than you, never had a hit? Nigga, what else can he say?
Well,
I
first of all,
don't
I think
know.
he's a better technical rapper.
I agree.
Uh,
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think
me
he's
too.
very calculated. Uh, I think if you give him time to prepare some shit, Joey in trouble. But I do think he can't go back. Okay, let me say this. I don't want to contradict myself. I don't think he can. The way Joey's been putting this shit out, this shit is on the fly. None of this shit is pre-written. This is every day. He's in
Exactly.
the studio. He's living in the studio. The nigga's sleeping in the studio. I don't know if Kendrick can do that, but I think Kendrick might have the best diss song. If they go like 3-4 songs a piece, I think Kendrick will have the best one.
Yeah,
Joey might
Kendrick.
just
That's the
have
thing, yo. I
more.
keep listening to Joey.
One thing I will say. My bad, Crunch. Go ahead.
Nah, nah, go ahead, yo, go ahead.
No, one thing I will say though, because Cash, I had like we talked about this, right? Like I don't really think he should. I don't really think it matters like if he responds or not. But if he do respond and he gets packed up by Joey, bro, that crown is up, bro. Like it's up for that, bro. Like how can we look at Kendrick the same, bro? I can't.
No, it's
Even him
not.
being on
Y'all
the
gotta
tour,
stop.
bro. Yeah, it
Y'all
is
gotta
though. He got
stop.
too. He
The
got too
only
much to
reason
lose
why
right now, bro.
Hold on. The only
He got
reason
too,
why Kendrick got the crown right now is not because he beat Drake. That's not why. He got the crown because
bro.
he's all. Hold on. Let me finish. He's always been connected to Drake. He's always done things that Drake couldn't do. Have classic albums. He's had a great run in hip hop. So now they had the battle. We can decide who was better. That's
Nah,
it.
okay,
That's the only reason he got the
I
crown.
let you get away
The
with that
battle is
yesterday. No, I'm
Kobe.
not.
The battle is cool,
Nah,
but that ain't really why he got the crown, bro. That ain't really why he got the crown.
I let you
Not
get
doing
away
that.
with that yesterday, bro. I'm not letting
Joey
you do
could
that
pack
though.
up
I'm not letting you
Kendrick.
do that today.
Hold on, Joey could pack up Kendrick, and we gonna be like good battle, and we gonna still think Kendrick the best rapper of this generation.
Hell
We
no,
not changing.
hell no.
I will.
Hell no,
I ain't gonna lie.
because look, bro, hold on, bro, cause y'all now we living in delusion, bro. We living in delusion with this.
Babe, don't
Like,
do
so
it.
you
Uh,
telling me
uh,
why y'all wasn't sent? Why this man wasn't getting the look that he's getting, bro, throughout his whole
He
career, bro,
was.
up
He
until this
was. He
point, bro?
this
was.
ain't
No,
got
he
nothing.
was
No,
not.
Yes, he
Listen,
no. Who
was.
has?
see,
Who
hold
has?
on. We
No,
ain't about
hold
to
up.
do
But
He
we
this.
were
was.
saying.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We ain't
No,
about to
but
do
who
this.
has better albums? Who
Hold
has
on.
better
Hold
albums?
on, bro.
It
Hold on.
is
First of
Kendrick
all,
though.
that's why I wanted to ask y'all the
But
question that I asked everybody yesterday.
yeah,
So look, do y'all think 1999 is better or Section 80?
I got
I'll
Section
get
1999.
80.
1999.
I got Section 80.
I got
All right,
1999 as a
so
mixtape.
it's close. So 1999 is on par
I
with
got
Kendrick. Like
Section
when they
80.
was both coming up, they both just as nice. But Kendrick got the push from Dr. Dre and from Drake taking him on tour. Right or wrong?
That's a
So
good
when
point.
you talk about somebody being relevant, like after that point in time in their careers, like Kendrick was getting more push. And then also like it just New York in general, like New York in general wasn't really that hot, hasn't been that hot. But everybody look at Joey as one of the best from New York though. So you gonna say you the king of New York, and then Joey is taking
Since
that,
when?
huh?
Since when?
I'm saying like from this new era, like ever since
Oh,
you
I
feel
got you.
me
I
from
got you.
the
I got
front, like
you.
because it's not nobody else other than like ASAP and them and like
I don't like how y'all trying to dress it up like dude is just this top tier rapper, bro. Like he
Cool.
cool, you know what I'm saying, but he don't deserve to be
but
named with
who
J.
as
Cole,
far as the lyricists though,
Kendrick,
who better than him?
J.
Who's
Cole.
that?
There's probably a couple, yeah, but
J,
J. Cole
no, J.
A-list.
Cole way better than Joey
I'm
Badass.
saying J.
I
Cole
don't even like.
A-list. He
Hey,
ain't even but
behave.
he didn't
I don't
respond to J.
even like.
Cole. Hold on, behave. He didn't even respond to J. Cole.
Who didn't respond to J. Cole?
Kendrick.
Hold
Kendrick.
up,
No, I
J.
mean,
That's
Cole
that.
bowed out though. He bowed out.
Hey, this is my
Nah.
thing though. I don't even like Crunch. I don't even like Kendrick the way y'all like Kendrick. I'm not no great Kendrick fan. I just respect the culture, and I got to be honest. Joey beating him in a rap battle don't do nothing for me. It just showed me that he beat him in a rap battle. That still don't mean he a better rapper.
No, it
but
do.
It's just
but
No,
that he
that's
hold
beat
on.
him
you
in a
though,
rap battle.
No,
Cash.
listen. The
That's
answer
That's
it.
that
you,
though,
Cash.
Cash, because I forgot to answer that. Like I agree with you. I don't think Kendrick. I mean, I don't think Joey will beat him. I think because I'm listening to some of these songs from Joey, they hard, but I'm like Kendrick will smoke this though. But Kendrick not
Yeah,
coming outside. But look, if Kendrick come outside and lose to Joey, and then what if Cole beat Joey or something like that? That's why I want all the rappers to compete. You feel what I'm saying? We don't really know who better just going off of somebody rated this album a 10 out of 10. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't bother.
hey, Crunch, can
I
I ask
just
you
don't
something real
think.
quick? On my fault, Cash. Go ahead.
I just don't think you dominate rap for 10, 15 years. I'm speaking on Drake and lose a rap battle and then everything changes. No, same for Kendrick. Kendrick just dropped a great album. He went on the Super Bowl run. He did all this weird shit that I don't give a fuck about, but I'm just giving him his credit. He did
But
all this shit. He loses to Joey, and now we supposed to say Joey the king of rap.
but
No, it don't
why?
work like
Nah,
that, bro. I'm
he not
sorry,
the
it
But
don't
king
why
work
of
did
that
it?
rap.
way.
It
But
just
why
show
did it
that Kendrick.
change
It don't
though?
work that
Let
way,
me
bro.
But
ask.
why
It
did
just
it?
show that Kendrick ain't
Yeah,
It
that good.
don't work that
Yeah,
way.
see,
Like,
talk,
look,
see,
look,
new
look,
edition.
look.
Like, look, behave. That's a. I'm saying that's a bad talking point. For the fact, bro, that
someone
nigga
got
wants
a
to put
meat
the T.
echo.
You gonna say put the T was the king of rap at that
You
point?
try to
Fuck
figure
no,
this
nigga.
out.
No.
Yeah,
Listen. No. We got to be sensible about this, right? I'm not saying Kendrick wasn't up there with him. Like I'm not saying that. Like it wasn't no comparison. But the very fact that he beat him kind of solidified him. Like because it was always kind of like it wasn't never definitive like it is now for Kendrick. Like the Cassie
Behave.
said, bro, Drake was I'm telling you, Drake was dominating for 15 years, and and so
Number wise,
you
but guess
telling
what?
me,
Listen. Yes, he
nah,
was dominating number wise,
What
but it
did he
always been those
dominate?
three at the top, my
15
nigga.
years. I'm
If it's
confused on what
J.
he
Cole,
dominated, bro.
Kendrick,
I'm
Yeah.
and Drake,
confused.
my nigga, it's been those three at the top. And we're talking about
I
hip
don't
hop.
want to make this about Drake, bro. I'm just saying, like,
I know. I'm just saying in
as far
general
as
though.
competition, it like Kendrick is definitively for the then you can say
it's the
argue
issue.
for the first time in
It's
his
the issue,
career.
Behave. Where is Joey Badass Good Kid, Mad City? Where is his The Pimple Butterfly?
You can
Where is
you can
his
American,
you
damn?
can say
Where is his
1990.
Mr. Morale?
You
Where
can
is his sold out stadium tour? Where is his sold
Yeah,
out
what did
arena
he
hold
tour?
on.
do?
Kendrick got the
It's so
push.
he got a lot of ground to make up. Hold on, he got a lot of ground to make up before I just say he's the best rapper because he
No, I ain't
outsmarted him in
saying that. He's not
a
gonna be
few
the best, but I'm
songs.
saying,
That ain't gonna
but
move. That ain't gonna do nothing
Cash,
for
I'm
me.
saying it
I'm
will
gonna
show
give
the
him his
Cash.
credit.
All I'm saying is it will show that.
I'm a troll. I'm gonna pack up Kendrick on live for a couple weeks, and I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna still have Kendrick in my top 10 all time.
No,
That's,
hold
I'm
on,
just telling
Cash.
you the
I'm
truth.
saying it would just show that Kendrick ain't the best lyricist though if he lost.
That's it.
That's
That's
what I'm
it. Like
saying.
we ain't
But
saying
I'm
Joey
saying,
That's
gonna be
fair.
king. We not saying he gonna
That's
be the
fair.
top.
That's fair.
We just saying that he's not. Kendrick is not untouchable like niggas
Yeah,
thinking he is right
so
now.
I
He
think we agree.
lose.
No,
He
That's
no,
fair.
loses
all
some
I'm
of that
saying,
aura,
no,
I'm
bro.
saying,
no, he's not
Hold
but
up.
untouchable.
Cash, I'm saying
That
they
don't make
use
any
that,
fucking sense.
but I'm
I ain't
saying
gonna
Cash, they
lie.
use that to say that. That's why he top 5 though and shit like that. So then
Cause
we
he
have
out
to go
rapper
back and look
dude.
at his whole career and say if
But
he.
Crunch, I'm gonna be real though. I don't think he was ever that anyways. He beat Drake, and
Yeah.
niggas don't even respect Drake 10. Y'all don't even think he a
So
rapper.
what
Y'all
is
say he a
he?
pop star.
So what is he
Yeah,
then?
that's
So I
ridiculous,
never,
bro.
He's a
I never
Canadian.
ever gave Kendrick extra credit for beating Drake. I gave him credit because he just made great songs. But I
What
never looked at him in the
what?
like y'all look at him for beating Drake.
But I'm saying
I
no,
didn't.
Yeah,
Cash.
bro.
I'm saying what is
What's
he? If he
up,
not the
bro?
best
I don't get
lyricist,
what
then
he
hold
said.
on, Kendrick. I mean, Cash. If he not,
Hey, let me push my agenda, behave. I'm pushing an
hey,
agenda, bro.
Cash.
Let
If
me
he not the
cook,
best
bro.
lyricist, then
Chill.
if he not the best lyricist, then what is he?
He an album merchant.
Yeah,
Great. I think he a
but hold
great
on,
rap
like,
What does
artist.
he really
what,
do?
He got
well,
the
Crunch,
He an
best. He
album
got the
merchant.
best. He arguably got
Joey,
the best albums of this generation.
I
That
don't
ain't even
think.
debatable,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
That's what he
Nah,
good at.
nah, fam. Nah.
Come on, Crunch.
He
You
a
can't even
great
hate on that,
storyteller.
bro. You know it's true.
He
But
arguably the
Hold
greatest
up.
I'm talking
storyteller of
about
all
I'm
time.
talking about a Todd. I'm talking about in the scope of his career. Like the best albums of this generation is from early in his career. He wasn't just doing that, dropping those level albums for the whole 10, 15 years. He only got like probably one, like Good Kid, Mad City. Other than that, bro, the second best album is not a Kendrick
Wait,
album.
Crunch. So we just going like T-Pab, Damn, and
So
G and
T
X
Pad,
don't
so Todd,
exist.
when the last time you played T Pad?
I played it yesterday,
All right, bro, these niggas lying on my panel now.
bro. I played West, bro. I was, bro.
Hey,
I
go to
kid,
Wesley
nah,
kid
show
you
your
Stereo
not,
was the
screen. Show your
shit.
bro.
show
So
your
Crunch,
so
I
screen.
so
kid you
so
not.
I mean,
I was
it's not
listening to
that
West,
far
bro.
Bro,
I
off.
was
What
what
is
listening to
that?
Black of the
what
Berry
type of
so
yesterday.
what
I
what
is
kid
what
you
type
not.
of
so
point are you
so
trying to
I was
say?
listening to
so
Black
Angel,
of the Berry
Angel.
yesterday.
So
Show your
Todd,
screen.
So Angel, let me ask you. Let me ask the whole panel. What makes an album the best album? I feel like people changed the standard when Kendrick came out. Like now, the best album is the one that had a storyline and everything is
Mm.
intertwined and connected. But you ain't gonna say a Most Def album is better than Get Rich or Die Trying, right or wrong.
No, hell no.
Mm,
Man, nobody listening to
So
Killer Mike.
what are we
Man.
doing this
Get
for? What are
Rich
we
is
lying
probably
for
one
though?
of them.
I'll listen to Killer Mike.
okay. I
I'm
got a
just
good
saying we're not
metric.
gonna do that. Like I think if you're reading this is too late. That's why when I did the verses with if you're reading this is too late over Damn,
I don't even
it
want to
washed
talk
it.
about that shit. That shit was
Crunch,
crazy.
you know
So
you got a lot of Kendrick haters in your life, man. You gotta be
That
honest.
shit was
Yeah,
It
but
crazy,
he good
bro.
washed
at
it
it though.
though.
but crunch. So I got a good metric for you then. I feel like the only way to base what's a good album or not is from a listener standpoint, from a consumer standpoint, what's going to pull you in more? What matters to you more? What's going to draw your attention and your emotion more? It's not about streams. It's not about Grammys. Not about who made more money. Get Rich or Die Trying meant more to you. It pulled you in more emotionally. It's
Okay.
more valuable to you.
Oh, he
It's
cooking.
going albums gonna matter to you every time. A good artist, it's not gonna matter about bars, it's not gonna matter about the hooks, the melodies, none of that. It's gonna pull you in based on your emotions. Do you give a fuck about it more?
So
Does that
then
make sense?
how we know I'm gonna pass the mic around on this one. So how do we know what is really the best album? Because Cole listen, I can say Cole dropped the KOD. See,
Mm-hmm.
everything gonna be subjective now because that's the year that I started smoking Mary Jane.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I started smoking Mary Jane, he drops KOD talking about stuff like that. And I'm just like, damn, it's like he basically this is what I really care about. But then I can say he had For Your Eyes Only, Born Sinner.
Mm-hmm.
All of us is born sinners. All of us know about being on the sideline, waiting on our
Oh, Center
sideline
was dope
story.
too. Yeah, that album
When
was
you
dope.
say Kendrick, I mean, Good Kid, Mad City. I mean, we can relate to that too. So I'm just saying it goes hand in hand. But who are we? Who are Kendrick fans that bully somebody
Crunch,
and say if you don't
I
like
can
this, if
break
you
it
don't
down
think
for
this the
you.
best album, then you a fool.
I mean, I can break it down for you the best, Crunch. What makes an album a classic album or the best album per se, like of its time? You know, subject matter is a thing. Being timeless, like aging well over time, and obviously you got to have hits on the album for it to be a classic. Now, if you can have like per se, there are some albums with a lot of hits that I don't think are classic because they get carried by singles. If that makes sense. And you also got to have good deep cuts on the album. That's something that's
But
huge to
Kendrick, so
me.
Kendrick's albums, the majority of them, would you say that they have banger hits on it?
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, but Crunch,
I know
real quick,
outside of
let's get back on topic though.
not many of his albums got a
All right,
bunch.
hold
Of
on.
hits.
Hold
Wait,
on.
Good Kid,
Real quick,
Hold on.
Good
What's
Kid,
up,
Mad
Cash?
City,
everybody on the
Good Kid,
panel,
Mad
do
City,
y'all
and
respect?
Good
T-Pain.
Kid, Mad City has hits on there.
G-Pad don't have no hits. Hey, what's
Hold
up,
on.
Cash?
Yes, it do.
But
Hold up.
compared to
All
them,
right, King
Let's get
Kunta.
back on topic. Y'all
Hold
get
on, we
back on
gotta get on
topic.
topic.
Do y'all,
Keep
King
going to
Kunta,
the
I was about to.
hold on, Ty. We gonna get back to that. Hold on. Do y'all respect Joe? Everybody on the panel, do y'all respect Joey
Yes,
Badass as an
Yes.
MC?
right now, yes, I agree with
he
respect
is.
for
He
him.
is a brain
Do
surgeon.
y'all think he's a in his era since he emerged? Do y'all think he a
No, it
top
been
15 top
That's a
20
lot of people
rapper?
though, but I don't
it's
know
been
about
a
the top
while.
20.
Joey? Yes.
I'm
Yes.
talking about as a
Oh,
rapper,
just a
not just
rapper?
artist,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
totality.
yeah,
You
Just
yeah.
talking
as
about
a
in that
rapper,
class?
top
Oh
15, top
man,
That
20.
he is a brain surgeon.
you don't
He
have
is.
enough to me.
Y'all say no?
Yes.
Yes or
If you
no?
No,
put
I
him in
want
that
yes or no
class, then
answers,
yeah.
please.
I put him in the top 20
Top
in that
20,
class.
yes.
Oh,
so before this week, y'all had him in the same spot.
Top 20,
okay, top
yes.
20. So what we talking about, bro? Nigga, Kendrick, get in the booth, my
Hey,
nigga.
Cash.
Get in the
He's
booth.
top 20. We didn't better
Get
name
in
20
the
rappers better
booth.
than Joey Badass from this era.
It ain't 20 better than Joey from
So,
his era,
so
bro.
who,
Let's be
Where
real.
I
It's
was
are
not.
we
I
talking?
wasn't listening to
Are we
Joey
talking
before
like
this.
from 2010
You know what I
on?
mean?
Is what we
I know
talking
who
about?
he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, like that class.
I
First of all, Crunch,
I
first of
can
all,
name
they
20.
lying
I
because
can name 20.
half of them niggas is gonna
Right.
be
They're
the
going to put niggas like
Migos and
that. We're not talking
Future
about.
and all a bunch of
Exactly.
those type of
They're
niggas.
going to
So
put
y'all
niggas like
lying.
that.
Y'all lying right now. It's
That's what
not
I
20
was.
niggas better than
They're going to
Joey
put
That's
niggas
what I
Badass,
was
like
y'all.
about
that.
to
Y'all gotta
say.
stop
They're
lying.
I
going
was
to say,
about to
like,
say that. Yeah, my
yeah,
fault.
they're going to say Kodak better, Future.
Yeah, that's wild.
Hey,
I
I
fuck
ain't
with
gonna
Kodak.
lie. I've been on a lot of these panels, and ain't no niggas bringing up Joey Badass for like the past year, nigga.
Hey,
So
look.
you can't.
Hey, look.
So
We
we gonna
wasn't
put him in
bringing
the
up
top
Kendrick.
And
20
that's
based
fair.
on a
That's fair.
week.
Look, we wasn't bringing
Based
up
on a
Kendrick
week, we
before he
gonna put him in
dropped.
the
Before
top.
he was beefing with Drake. We wasn't bringing up
But
Kendrick.
that's
I was
fair.
about to say
That's
that.
another way for y'all to get out of this ass whooping
Yup.
though.
Bro,
That's
I fuck
probably
with
gonna
Joey
happen.
because Joey.
And that's
I'm
cool.
gonna keep it real. There's definitely from 2010 on. There's definitely 20. If we're talking, I don't know if we're talking like everything or just strictly rapping. But if we're
Come on,
talking
strictly
I just
rapping.
said rap. I just
Strictly
said strictly
rapping.
Talking
rap.
about
It's
strictly
not.
strictly
It's
rapping,
not.
rapping.
It's not. It's not. But we
Exactly.
moving on. It's not. It's not. It's
Avon,
not. I
Avon,
promise you, it's
Avon.
not.
Before Kendrick got in the beef with Drake, we wasn't talking about him on these lives.
No, I'm saying
Exactly.
I grew respect, but I grew respect for Joey over the past couple weeks. But Kendrick was always top three.
So you meant to tell me you never knew who Joey Badass
I
was?
knew who he was, but I
All
wasn't
right,
listening to him.
all right, that's cool. You don't gotta
I
listen
mean,
to
that's
Part
him.
of my
understandable.
See, but
That's
look, you gotta
understandable.
remember that Kendrick fans already said that though. They said lyricism wasn't in the mainstream, it wasn't at the forefront when he brought it to the forefront in the beef with Drake. So that's why a lot of people didn't know about Joey. But
you
now
know,
it's getting more attention because Kendrick, like you said, he brought the competition out. So that's why Joey is getting more looks now because people trying to go back to the like the origin of hip hop, like the roots of hip hop and
you know
shit.
what's different about this battle than was the Drake battle? You can't pull Joey's black card. And the subject matter, you can't out Joey. So it's gonna be a
I'll
good
struggle.
battle.
That's crazy.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be a good
so
battle because
that's what. Yeah, but
you
that's why I
can't
want to
out
see it
black
though.
him. You can't pull that card, so Kendrick gonna have to actually rap.
Why don't he just why don't he just do it? Like, why don't Kendrick fans want him to do it though?
Because they gonna see the
I
levels.
want him to do it, bro. And I'm saying as a Kendrick fan, but I've been hearing all the excuses in the world, like dead ass. Like,
I
Like,
feel
come
like
on.
I mean
mm,
at the same
The
time
rest of you niggas scared.
I'm just saying, my nigga,
at
get
the
in there
same
and rap.
time I want Kendrick to say something. At the same time I kind of don't want him to say nothing at all.
Why? Why?
Win,
Because he
lose, or
might get
draw.
lost.
Win, lose, or draw.
Wait,
Joey
so
got
hold on,
more to
hold
gain.
on.
Yeah,
So,
why'd you want to do this spot?
Nipsey, hypothetical, right? Let's say
Bro, it's
Kendrick jump out the
Angel.
one.
Stop saying this. All right, bro.
I know, but nigga, I'm not sure you're trying to keep that whatever. But you go. All right, so hypothetically, Kendrick jump out the window, he get washed, right? At that point, Joey Badass pretty much washed the West Coast. Would you say that point?
Joey's not watching the West Coast right now.
I'm just saying, bro. He watching Daylight. He
So,
watching
so you say
Rayvon.
he's
He
watching
watching
Reason
Ass
and
Cheeks.
all those other niggas?
Ass cheek is
Nobody cared
crazy.
about Reason, bro.
Bro, nobody's not care about Reason.
Angel,
Yeah.
give me
So,
three
so y'all
Reason
not
tracks
so
right
y'all
now.
so y'all don't care about AZ Chike? Y'all don't care about none of those other
Ass
niggas?
Cheeks. Yeah, he
It's
cool. He cool,
Daisy
bro.
Trice.
Yo, Kendrick gonna try to
Who the fuck is these people, bro?
Violating, bro.
I think if Kendrick respond, he gonna try to rap fast as hell, like so everybody will think he
I don't
cooking.
know who that.
I
Nigga,
I don't
mean,
know who the
Nah,
he
I
fuck
better
feel
that
come
is.
with
like
the craziest bars. That's all I'm
He
saying.
gonna rap fast as fuck.
to be honest with you, that's Kendrick's lane, and Kendrick is he's very good at it. He's very good at rapping how he does.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like sometimes you're not really saying that, man.
I've been saying this for a long time. I got Kendrick #1 all time for lyricists.
So that's why he gotta come out there, man.
Like
Nah,
I got
Nah, he
Kendrick.
ain't the #1. Nah,
I got Kendrick. I got
man,
like
bro,
sad to
give me
say,
He's
I
not
got
the best.
Inspector Deck.
Kendrick.
Give me
I
Inspector
got
Deck
Kendrick over Nas
Kendrick as a
Engines.
The
lyricist.
deck.
Yeah.
That nigga not in the top. He not in the top 5.
Inspector Deck like
Nah,
that.
he
Bro.
not
I
better
don't know.
than
I
that.
Kendrick
think he
don't
might
be
be in the
saying
top
nothing.
10.
Why he
Kendrick
ain't better
grammar,
than Nas though? He got
Kendrick
more
grammar be
classic
messed up
albums than
sometimes.
Nas.
I
He got
got
more
Black Thought
classics. He
as a
got more.
that don't got
lyricist.
I
nothing to
got
do with
Kendrick top
lyricism,
5,
though.
but Inspector Deck better as a
Oh,
lyricist.
Yeah, who is
I,
ass cheek, yo?
It's AZ
Ace.
Trice. AZ
Ace.
Trice.
Nah, bro, that's
Peekaboo.
He
crazy.
gotta change his name,
I don't
bro.
know.
It's
He gotta change that
AZ
name
Trice.
for
like
real.
niggas.
Bro, keep calling
I
him
hate
that.
that y'all not giving no criteria to these niggas, bro. Like just
Fuck your
because they
crunch player.
lyrical miracle, bro, don't mean that we should be placing them in a top tier category, bro. Like you
Exactly.
gotta have more than just being just a rapper, nigga, like or just
Mm.
lyrical. What else?
Wh-
What else is behind your name, bro? Like for a
uh,
nigga to even really hop in the ring with you, that makes no sense, bro.
I would
That's
say
just like
that.
wait,
that's just
what
like a
happened
nigga
again?
that know how to. He got a mean left hook and he knocked a few
Mhm.
tomato can flunkies out. And yet he ready to see the nigga that's been doing this shit for years, bro. Got mad belts, got all type of shit, bro. Like that just don't make sense, bro. I don't
Nigga,
know.
this is not no WWE, nigga.
No, I'm just
So
saying though, like
Drake, hold
y'all,
up,
I'm just
Drake.
saying it don't make sense just to be y'all
You talking
bring
about
up niggas like
Joey?
Inspector Deck, bro. I'm not trying to hear no motherfucking Inspector Deck
Every
going against
day.
That
nobody,
was
bro.
Todd, by the way. That was Todd. That was Todd.
Like I'm just
Perfect
saying though, bro.
example.
Like put niggas that got something behind their name, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
that's
When do?
why
Because Joey got more game for
my
me.
criteria off of lyricists. That's why I got people like Jadakiss up there, because Jadakiss is another good lyricist. A lot of people don't really talk about.
Yeah, but
It,
when you put it on beats and stuff, it don't make
Yeah, and then you got like you got guys like you got Jizza, Big L. I feel like they top tier too.
I hate that like upsets don't happen, bro.
That's the
Motherfucking
Nigga,
robot.
nigga
Todd,
turned into
nigga.
a robot.
Y'all heard that too? I thought I was
Nah,
Man, he
tripping.
turned into a fucking
bro.
robot, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I heard that shit.
Come on, nigga, a Decepticon. What the fuck going on?
Transformer.
you don't see the number
Yeah,
one
bro.
nigga
Like
responding to the
Well,
number two.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. I was not really like
Bro,
I
how
don't
is it
think
Big
some
L
people really
Glazed? Big
tapping
L is a
into
top 5
Joey
lyricist.
Badass like that. Joey Badass got a classic mixtape, 1999. It's probably one.
But Joey legitimate.
That is a
He's
mix.
legitimate as a
1999
contender
is
though,
a
bro.
mixtape.
Because 20
Oh,
Oh yeah,
because
It
20
is.
because
I know. I'm just
2011
saying a
though. But
mixtape.
look,
Yeah, a
2011.
mixtape.
Him and Kendrick was on par, bro, as far as being compared to like
That's
comparable.
true.
You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying?
That's true.
Because 2011 came out 1999, and Kendrick came out Section 80, or was that Good Kid, Mad City in 2011? Either or,
Good kid.
bro.
2011,
Good
no,
Kid.
2012 he dropped Good Kid, Mad City. 2011 he dropped
Oh, it
Section
must have been
8.
Section 80,
Yeah,
yeah.
Section
I'm
8.
gonna
So
keep it
boom,
real.
like
I'm gonna keep it
that
real
right
though,
there.
man. Like this whole like big three thing. Like it was a great run, bro. But I feel like we need to let go of the big three or whatever, bro.
Nigga said
Let go.
let
I
go.
agree.
We need to let go of J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, bro, and start talking about niggas like Playboy Cardi, Tyler the Creator,
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Doechii. Like we need to
Huh?
start talking about the new niggas, bro. These niggas
I
old,
ain't
bro.
gonna.
Who cares
I
about
ain't
these
gonna
niggas?
lie.
We don't care about them no
You
more,
had
bro.
you had me.
Todd,
You had me in the
I
first
hear you,
half.
Let's
bro,
stop
but
talk.
like,
Let's stop talking. These niggas have
Tyler
been out
Creator
for
came
15
out in
years. We
'09, bro.
got
What you talking about? He's
dinosaurs,
not
bro.
new.
What
We
the
don't care
fuck?
about no Drake and Kendrick no more, bro.
Todd,
Oh,
Tyler Creator came
man.
out in
I
'09,
That
bro. What
nigga
are you
I
said
talking
might
about?
be
He's
trying
not
to be
new.
Doechii.
funny. I don't think we will ever get a big three ever again, bro.
As
Nigga said
as
Tyler
on these
Creator. That nigga came
levels,
out
no,
in
Not
'09, bro. That
supposed
nigga
to.
Like
old as
that,
fuck.
it is
That's
too
that's
impossible.
On this level, no, I don't think the.
Now on this level of
Nah,
Kendrick and Drake and Cole, we would never get a
I
big
mean,
three
Yeah,
like that.
I
it's gonna
think
be a long time for sure.
the big three of past eras was better than the 2010s though.
that nigga lying.
I don't see it, bro.
I
What
mean,
the
It's
I
hell?
mean, I
different.
mean,
All right,
like,
so Ty, who the big three of the '80s, bro?
Nobody.
I mean, but I got
That's
you.
one.
I got you. LL Cool J, Rakim, and KRS-One.
They getting washed, respectfully.
No, they not.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are,
Bro,
bro.
the only one that's competing
Nigga,
is
J.
Kendrick,
Cole
bro.
pretty much will body
No,
all
Drake
three of
got
them
more
niggas,
hits
bro.
than all them niggas put together.
Bro,
No,
well,
you said
Hey, but
J
you gotta
Cole
remember.
lyrically is not
I ain't
seeing
gonna lie, bro.
KRS-One.
I'm taking Rakim over J.
Wait,
Cole,
wait,
me personally.
wait.
So,
You don't
so
think J. Cole is watching KRS?
I'm taking LL Cool J over Drake.
Lyrically?
I'm
You're not
taking
taking
y'all
LL
LL
Cool J
Cool J
missing
over
over
Drake.
Drake. Stop it.
y'all missing something. Y'all missing something. When it comes to a creator, when it comes to a product maker, it's all about the audience. He brought up people from the 80s. He brought up LL Cool J. He brought up Nas and Rakim. Those people is hard based on the
He didn't say
audience. The
Nas.
audience made
I
He
them
say
didn't
I
say
say
go.
I
Nas,
say
nigga.
I say
Nas
KRS
went in
One. I
the
say
80s.
KRS
KRS-One.
One.
So
Shoot,
That
I'll
nigga,
say
KRS-One.
that nigga said,
Still,
nah, fuck
I
that
ain't
bar,
gonna lie
nigga.
for
Wait,
the
wait.
'80s.
Talk about
I'll
Nas
say
now.
they
Ice
was
Cube lyrically can see J
They
Cole.
getting washed, respectfully.
All right,
Ice
come on.
Cube is the '90s, right?
Ice Cube was with NWA. That don't count.
but I'm saying though, my point still stands though. The audience made them people the big three. The
Nigga
economy
said
and the
Brenda got a big old
times
butt.
made them the big three. Of
Oh,
Brenda got a
course,
big
most
old
of us
butt.
is not
can't
You
listening
no.
to
know, I
that for the
told you I
beat.
be
Quite like
too.
I can. I
What
take
the
a muscle
fuck?
bound man and put his face in the sand.
You said Brenda got
Exactly,
a
bro.
big
Like
old
Yo,
butt.
nobody's
who
listening
made
to that.
that?
That's not big
MGK?
three for a reason.
Cool
Don't
J,
don't
man.
no
Waste time.
hell no.
That was Uncle. Man, I ain't calling him.
That
That
nigga said
though,
uncle.
bro.
Nigga, that
Like,
ain't your uncle, nigga. You don't know him. Stop
I mean,
lying.
you know, that's the nigga nickname, bro.
He
Damn.
said
Nah,
uncle. He's gonna say uncle.
I had to change it up though.
nigga got
But
Look,
pretty
nah,
look.
though,
glazed, bro.
man.
In all seriousness, though, man, we need to start like. I feel like Rakim. I think Rakim gets his respect. So like, I'm not gonna really talk, but I feel like LL Cool J needs to start getting more respect, bro. I
For,
feel
I
like
don't like
for
LL
what?
Cool J, man. I'm be honest.
For
I ain't
what?
gonna lie.
What?
I mean, you don't gotta like
For working
LL
out?
Cool J,
No,
but
no,
like,
I'm not. No, I
let's not
respect
act
his.
like
I respect it,
LL
but
Cool J didn't help take rap commercial. Like he definitely did that, bro.
We agree.
He was
no,
bro.
no, that's
He
That's a
was
true.
fact.
Drake before Drake. He was Drake
Hey,
before Drake.
that's all. Hey,
That's a
he was
fact.
Drake
But
No,
before.
we
No,
that's
can't
I ain't
that's
gonna
take
true
that
lie.
too,
from
I
him.
ain't
though.
gonna lie.
No,
He
that's
was
true.
Drake before
That's
Drake.
true. That's
I
true.
don't know
Yeah,
why
you
LL
good.
Cool
Good
J
now.
gets so
I
much
ain't got a phone
disrespect.
call.
Like he needs to be like
Yeah,
in that
you
top 20.
you good.
You
You
know,
gotta,
Ty LL ain't
you
got no
gotta,
classics, bro.
Yes,
you
he
Yo,
gotta
yes he
be
does.
honest.
Yes he does. Yes he
You got to
does.
but
Brenda
KO
yo,
got a
ass,
since
big
when
bro.
old
did
butt
Buddy.
is a
but yo,
classic,
since when
boy.
has it been since when has it been hip hop to not respond when somebody dissing you like this?
Hey, I changed my mind,
You
Crunch.
don't
The
you
more
don't
I think
respond
about
to the
it,
number
the
20
more I
nigga.
think
This is
about
number
it,
one nigga.
I think Joey can beat him. I changed my mind. I'm thinking about everything now, like
I
because it's
don't.
a little more fair because it ain't gonna be a lot of mudslinging. It's gonna be
Subject
raps.
matter.
It's gonna be
Subject
rap.
matter is gonna be
Cash, that's
Yeah, I
what I
think
was
Most
Joey
are
saying,
straight
nigga.
rap, yeah.
Joey
Like
That's what
got
I
a
was saying.
chance.
yeah,
You
but
can't throw
you gotta
dirt,
come
nigga.
with
It's
that
not
hot shit,
strictly
man.
rap.
I think
win,
what we
lose, or
said
draw.
yesterday is they said that Joey has the better bar songs, but Ray Vaughn got the better songs overall.
Nah.
No,
Cause
Who's
Ray
Ray
Vaughn,
Vaughn?
Ray
Rayvon.
Nigga,
Vaughn, all he
Ray
was
Who
Vaun
the
doing
got
fuck
was
is
freestyle.
they? Because none of us
That's
believe
it.
that. That shit is
No, on
cap.
my live yesterday.
yeah,
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 they
yeah.
capping. They capping.
Shaq. It's definitely reminding me of
Yeah.
Euphoria.
I don't like the way Rayvon rap. To keep it real.
It's not
All the rest
enough.
of it
It's
sound
not
like
enough,
all them
man. That
rap the same.
freestyle was
I ain't gonna
the
lie.
peak of his
It's
career, bro.
it's it's
But
not a
nigga,
no. I wouldn't
but
even gonna say
not
that.
enough.
That freestyle was the best shit he ever put out.
It's not
That
enough
Funk Flex
people.
freestyle when
Bro,
he
Ray
pull out the
Vaughn
full
is
stop
not even
card.
that bad. Y'all gotta
He said
stop
I got
hating
the
No,
on
that
full
shit's
Ray
stop
hard
Vaughn.
card
though.
right
No,
here.
no, 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 no. He's not
You know
bad.
what? He really did have a better diss, bro. But the
Nah,
thing
somebody
about
said
it
Ray Vaughn is
is,
buns. He not buns.
I think
Joey
so.
is more like than that nigga. So of course they're gonna be like Joey
Nah, Ray
Vaughn,
Vaughn
bro.
was
Like
just
that's how
throwing
this
out
shit
the
go, bro.
dirty laundry, trying to just shock value you to death.
It wasn't working.
Yeah,
Nigga said, diddy,
yeah.
diddy, diddy, diddy,
Look,
diddy.
it ain't working.
But he did
It
have some
ain't
good
working.
lines on that song still. He just
The song was better than what Joey dropped, bro.
Hey,
it
That
just
shit was
yeah.
better
But if
than
he
Joey
put
shit.
bars in it, like if he focused more on bars, it would have been better.
win or
I feel
lose, I
like
think Joey
Shit.
got more to gain from this whole shit. shit. So if Kendrick was to respond, that's more listeners for Joey. So don't respond. Let the
Yeah,
nigga
well, I
bust
mean, so
himself
what
out.
though? Who cares if he got more listeners?
Let the
You
nigga
can't.
wash himself out.
No, but if you Kendrick, you know niggas gonna still listen to you, right? Because you gonna win, right?
But the number one nigga never go against the 20. That number 20 nigga. It's all right, bro.
Nah, man.
That's
That's
like
not
Drake
true.
responding to Common or something. He
Well, he
just
That's not
responded to Pusha
true.
let
T.
some shit
He
slide.
responded to Pusha T.
Yeah, but Pusha T was.
Pusha T ain't
It's
nowhere.
it's a
Is
That's a
not
good
top 30,
it's a
example.
nigga.
cool little prize
I
fight,
think
bro.
I would
It's a
say
cool little
Pusha
prize
T was
fight.
closer to
Pusha,
Drake than
You keep
Kendrick.
making boxing
Pusha T
references,
ain't.
behave.
Pusha T ain't even top 40.
You act
No,
like
but
the champion
he was
don't be
close to
having
Drake though, so it was more personal.
mandatories.
I mean, Joey, and Kendrick
You
ain't
say
close.
what? You say what?
You act like the champion don't be having mandatories, and upsets happen in boxing.
Yeah, but Joey ain't no mandatory. You don't want
Why
to put
not?
that
He
pressure on
Hey,
yourself.
why he not? He done
You don't want
smoked
to put that
everybody
pressure
he
on
up.
yourself.
Like, come
he
on,
kind of
bro.
making it. He making a case for it for sure. He's smoking
Yeah,
niggas, so like, why not now at this point?
honestly,
Yeah.
Joey's on my playlist now. I ain't think he was good, bro.
Yeah. See.
If Kendrick
I
know
just
he
knew that
gonna
nigga
win,
from
why
being
not
with
I
respond?
don't.
Soraya, bro.
I don't.
With
I feel
Soraya.
like all of this is too late if I'm being so for real, because Joey is doing what we wanted Drake to do. You
But
feel me?
he
But
couldn't because the subject matter.
I mean, even still, we
Just
know
cook him.
why.
Hey, look, handheld. Just cook him. Just get him out the way. Just fry him.
No, Kendrick gonna throw some subs on his next song, but he ain't gonna come
I
Just
feel
direct.
like
fry him though. Like,
Joey been doing this for too long. He been rapping for too long, just to have one or two little diss tracks to come out of nowhere and end his whole career.
it
I
don't
feel
gotta
like
end his
You know
career.
what's
No,
crazy, Crunch? We the
Yeah.
Drake fans, right? And they say we soft. We ain't never coddled that nigga. When niggas say Drake name, we be like, nigga, you better pack this nigga up. I don't give a fuck who it
Facts.
is.
You gotta
I don't
pack
Hey,
care
up.
who it
On
is.
me.
like we not
We
ducking
don't
no
be
smoke,
babying that
bro.
nigga
You're
like
not
that,
supposed to
bro.
duck
hey,
smoke, bro.
Drake
Hey,
ain't
look,
ducking
hey,
no phase
hey,
now.
Cash. Yo, before Kendrick, who was they saying was the king of the diss tracks and you ain't want no smoke with him? Eminem, right?
Yes.
Anybody
Yeah.
say Eminem name, he's responding. That guaranteed.
Even Drake ain't ducking no phase.
Fucking phase, bro. Every time his name called, bro, he outside, bro.
Well,
Every
Facts.
time.
Kendrick gonna
So
use
like,
he was on tour. Nigga, Drake had to go on the boot on tour to respond to Kendrick.
Come on,
I,
man.
I just feel like this gonna be an easy win for Kendrick, bro. But I mean, everybody got his punch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a chance, bro. So like,
He can
you
out
know,
fame him, but he probably can't out rap him.
The problem with Drake is um the problem with Drake is he too diverse and he too versatile. So when you want to big up Drake and you want to compliment Drake, nigga, which Drake do you like? You like the Caribbean Drake? You like the pop Drake? You like the passion fruit Drake? You like the Canadian Drake? You like the Drake with the bars? Because we don't get all of him at the same time.
The Drake I like the best is when he talking about his problem with women. Like I'd be like, damn, you 10 times, a million times richer than me, and you going
And
through the
and,
same problems.
and shit like that
It
don't
can't be
last in
man,
no
I
me.
feel
battle.
Said the Canadian Drake.
That don't
that
last in
I
no
just feel like
battle.
he got a bigger but he has a bigger plan, bro. Like I feel like I don't like because there's no way, bro. I just see him bowing out just the
I'm out of this
like
Kendrick,
from the
man.
R part 6, bro.
If he
I'm
just
about to
never
diss
You know
Kendrick.
what
respond,
I'm
That's
saying?
it.
I
that's
don't see
sad.
that.
I'm gonna
His
start my
fans
song
going
with
glaze
Dog
on
Walker.
regardless, though.
I feel like Kendrick should keep it pushing because he had bigger fish to fry. He was beefing with someone who who he had a problem with. He didn't have a problem with just Drake musically. He had a problem with his soul for like 15 years. Why would you go in the booth? You supposed to make a Black Panther song. You throwing all type of subliminals, dissing this man for over 5, 10, 15 years ever since Control. He don't have the same problem with Joey like he had with Drake.
But I thought it was just competition.
Eh, Kendrick seen it as just
What
competition.
problem did he really have with Drake, though? Is he just a hater?
Good question. So ever since that Control verse dropped, Drake been feeling some type of way, and they've been going back and forth about it ever since. But Kendrick, ever since the beef just now started, fans been going back and saying like, "Oh, he been dissing this thing. He been dissing Drake." Biggest problem that Kendrick has about Drake, he don't like the way he moves as a person. He's shaky. He's slimy. You're allegedly moving crazy with minors, like. You are a
Yeah, all
problem.
that
You
shit
do
cap.
not like the
Hey,
culture
all
the
that shit
way you
cap.
say
But
it.
nah,
This
so
Israel
Hey,
are
but he
colonizers.
cool,
Kasai,
but he
Kasai,
cool.
why
You know,
Kendrick ducking, bro?
he a bitch.
Tough, tough. I feel like they cancel each other out.
Yeah, I feel like you
No,
can't say
bro,
you don't
man,
like
hell,
Drake, but
that's we not going off no speculation, personal life. Cause look, bro,
Drake can
It's
show
first of
love
all,
in
true.
every place in
Kendrick
Go
didn't
hip
even
back
hop.
on
say
Meet the
nothing on
Grams. Meet the
control.
Grams will tell you
But
every
look,
problem he had with Drake.
Kendrick didn't even say nothing on control other than calling niggas names out.
Yeah,
Like,
but you don't diss me. Just we
what did
cool.
he
Don't diss
prove?
me. Nigga.
Yeah, what did he prove on there to where he can say that he better than everybody else
Man,
just because
nigga,
he that
prove
nigga?
something to Joey Badass, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
Drake had to respond to Meek Mill, nigga. The gap is the same to me.
He
Drake responded to
barely won
everybody.
that. He barely won that. Only reason why
But
Drake
Drake,
won that.
hold on, but Drake and Meek Mill at that time, Drake was he was the bigger artist, but it wasn't that much of a gap. That was the
Yeah,
beginning of
yeah,
Drake's career.
yeah,
That made
Exactly.
sense.
yeah.
That
Meek
made
was in
2015.
the yeah. Meek
sense.
was relevant,
Yeah,
Drake was stamped.
but
yeah. Meek was stamped too. What
but
we
I'm
talking
like
about?
Drake responded
Meek
to
had
Pusha
what?
T, and
Day and
Pusha
Night,
T
man.
wasn't doing nothing. In my opinion, he wasn't that big. I mean, he did drop. He had something out around that
No,
time.
but he had to respond to Pusha T because
Compared
it
to
was
Drake,
personal.
bro, Pusha T was like how Joey is to Kendrick, bro.
No, bro, it
Hold
was. It
on.
was
Hey, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, Crunch. All these hip hop niggas on this panel and on your in your live trying to baby and coddle Kendrick. If we all want to talk about the roots of hip hop, the one battle that shows us we can get Joey versus Kendrick is LL Cool J and Cannabis. That's
Yep,
y'all answer right there.
yep.
That's
A
a good
nigga who
one.
was a superstar and a nigga who was just a rapper who didn't have half the accolades as LL Cool J, but LL still came down from that mountain and packed that nigga up. If
But
y'all saying
Kendrick
Kendrick
just
can't do that, y'all really don't love hip hop like that.
They don't love it, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand. Like all I
Mm,
heard is he the hip hop savior. He next. He the king
mm.
of the West. You know what I'm saying? He pushing hip hop forward. This, that, and the third. Controverse was hip hop, but y'all don't want him to keep it hip hop. I don't get it, bro. Y'all making
True,
every
true,
excuse.
true.
Like, bro, I just want to see Kendrick move hip hop forward like he's supposed to, bro.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like Drake wasn't
this
dunking
is.
no smoke
I
with
thought this was
nobody.
what
Like
Kendrick wanted. Though.
y'all could say y'all could say that Drake lost to whoever, but y'all can't say he ducked the fade, bro.
Right,
Mmm.
I
right.
thought this was what
you don't duck
Kendrick
no
wanted the
fade.
whole time, man. He
West Coast
wanted.
niggas do fade, right?
You don't duck no fade, bro.
I mean, what the niggas do? Like song for song, 6 times, mad rounds. Now I ain't gonna say Kendrick tired, but like, what can he say to Joey? What can you say to that
You
nigga?
gotta come up with something. You the most
Yeah, he
lyrical
can't
nigga.
not like us, huh?
It's a
You
lot of
gotta come up. You
angles. He could
gotta
talk
you
about
gotta
how
out rap
your
him,
Exactly.
nigga.
your music career wasn't successful, so you just decided to be an actor. He could say clout chasing. He could say a
Tell
lot of
that nigga
shit.
power off.
Yeah, he could say a
You gotta
lot of
come up with
shit.
that, man. Kendrick is supposed to be the most creative rapper in history, right?
My only thing is this, bro. The Joey gonna use like he gonna throw my nigga under the bus, bro. Like rapping against Kendrick, he gonna say something about Drake,
That's your
throw a
fear. I
line
know what
out
your
there.
fear is. Nigga, you
Yeah,
packed
on
up a
everything
pop
I
star.
love.
Hey,
I
listen,
don't want to
Joey might
see it,
fuck
bro.
around and get a Drake feature.
No,
Nah,
Yeah,
Joey
but
don't
bro.
I'm
even fuck
saying
with
that
Drake.
nigga
That's the
saw
thing. He
that
don't even
shit.
fuck with Drake like that. But still, I want to see it.
I
Nah,
was trolling.
But
gotta
yo,
stay away
really,
from
He
if
could get a
Drake.
J. Cole feature.
if y'all think about it from what y'all was just saying, Kendrick, no, he can't really get a moment out of Joey, bro. Like he can't work with the gimmicks like he did with Drake, bro. So it's not gonna be as easy, and that's probably why he taking so long. He probably trying to get dirt on Joey. But it's like, what else can you really say besides what Cash said, bro?
All
Oh, that he
TDE
became
niggas
an
like to
actor.
do is
There
jump people, bro.
ain't
They
no
like to
heinous
jump people.
allegations towards him. What?
Yeah,
All TDE people like to do is jump,
Exactly.
bro.
And Joe
There ain't no
Mel
one-on-ones over
Yo,
there.
and Joe Mel, all the Kendrick fans, they
He
like
not
that
even
Kendrick.
on
I mean, they
TDE
like
for real,
that Drake
for
was
real.
so big of an artist because they like that drama shit. Like they like him stirring up the pot and shit like that. But with Joey, the reason why they keep saying he's not big enough is because you can't really stir the pot with Joey.
exactly,
You can't like if
exactly.
everybody don't care about him as much. It's not gonna be as dramatic. It's just straight rap. And most of his fans is not even from the culture for real, for real. So
Bro,
Yeah.
they
bro.
don't even like
Mhm.
real hip hop shit. But this is what they try to use.
So
They gaslight everybody else for that whole year and try to
Right.
belittle you and
this
shit.
is
It
this
got,
is
it
the
got,
problem.
it got YT people on the internet talking about not like us. What you
Come on,
mean
they
by
not
that,
like
bro?
us.
Exactly. Talking about y'all.
It's like I'm hip hop, bro. I'm black. Like, what?
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
You're not like that,
Yeah.
bro.
When
You
it
who
comes,
The
Kendrick was
problem.
talking about.
This is the consequence when it comes to Joey, as far as not being able to stir the pot, or he not relevant enough, he not big enough. This is the problem when you stay out the way and not try to fight to be relevant for mad long, or try to stay at the top for mad long. Sometimes you just gotta drop some hits, drop your music, and get the F out of everybody's face. You ain't got nothing to say, step about the way. You don't gotta be relevant or on everybody for you page for year after year after year.
What I
And
don't
this
like,
is the
right?
problem.
What I don't like about this, if I'm dissing Kendrick, who, what? Rayvon, Daylight, Ass Cheeks, they all got to respond. Kendrick
That's what
can't
I'm
say nothing.
saying. He getting the henchmen, bro.
They
And
put my
Joey
boy
just
through a
smacking them
gauntlet.
up.
They put my boy through a gauntlet.
Oh,
I
Everything.
feel
just
like
Fight
so
from New
straight
York.
up.
it's weird because this is low key. This is his control. In my opinion, this is his control verse. In the same way mad rappers responded to Kendrick, mad rappers is responding
Nah,
to Joey.
It's no
Yeah,
one.
but
It's
it's
no
just
one v
it's
ones
just
when you
because
battle
they dick
Kendrick.
riding Kendrick. That's why.
There's no 1v1s when you battle
So
Kendrick.
so how can you show love for the West
Is
Coast
this
and
good?
represent your West Coast without dick riding Kendrick?
Huh?
No, they
Bro,
smack.
the diss was
No,
towards
it's not
Kendrick,
like
the
that.
original diss, right? He didn't
Right.
mention nobody else, did he? Correct me if I'm wrong.
True.
That's what I'm saying. So how can you say it's control? Like I said, they just responding because they
You
just
talking about the
on
rulers
Kenny's
back?
shit, bro. What?
Mm.
You talking about the rulers back? This or what? This we talking about?
Whatever song it was, the first song that started it all with Joey.
It got to be
I
the
low
rulers
key feel
back.
like it was the rulers back. Yeah.
And
Yeah, whatever
that
it
was
was
shots
called.
at K Dot personally. Feel me?
Bro, and like I don't even think Kendrick will lose, bro. But I want to see him. You know what I'm saying? Push the culture forward. I want to see a battle. Like, why it only got to be with Drake?
Yeah,
Who everybody
Not
else
gonna
was saying
lie
that
though.
Drake was nowhere near Kendrick's level, and yet he did like 3 or 4 diss songs towards Kendrick, and now these same people that was saying Drake wasn't on Kendrick's level are saying, oh, Joey's not on Kendrick's level, so he don't got to reply. But he responded to Drake. Like, it just don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, but I think it's not gonna be as interesting. Like we gonna care. We love hip hop. We love rap. We love bars. We love lyricism. But the rest of the world is not gonna care because Kendrick don't. It's not gonna be as embarrassing as it is for Joey. How it was for Drake. It's not gonna be no slaughter. They can both rap. They both got clean records. They both got a clean reputation.
and they both black, nigga.
Right.
Bro, this is
So it's
like
not gonna
my
be
fault.
as interesting for for the
Bro,
rest of the world.
And I
but
would
if it's
say
for
I
hip
thought
hop
this
though,
was
that means
Kendrick
he's
would
just
want
looking
it.
for a moment, bro.
I
The
thought
whole
this is
shit with
what
Drake
Kendrick
was just a
wanted,
moment
right?
then.
I thought Kendrick wanted this. I thought Kendrick wanted hip hop to be not
That's what
friendly.
I'm
I thought
saying. That's
this is
what I'm
what he was
saying.
pushing for doing this whole shit.
Like, bro, I don't know if y'all follow boxing. I heard Cash making like some box references. This is like Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. David Benavidez keep on saying, "Yo, I want to fight you. I want to fight you. I want to fight you." Canelo making every excuse. Oh, he Mexican. I don't want to fight him. And then he fights another Mexican, Jaime Munguia, last year on Cinco de Mayo. Oh, it's the money. I don't want to. I need a lot of money to fight him. Okay, we're gonna get you the money. Bro, it's like he making every excuse, bro. Like, just fight if you really
I
like
see
that,
what you're
bro.
saying.
But I would say Kendrick ain't say nothing though, so we can't. There's no excuses. It's
Like,
silent. Sometimes
No, I'm
you can
saying his
outfame a
fans.
nigga. You can outfame a nigga, bro. You don't even gotta be a better rapper. You could just outfame him. Kendrick got more followers. He got a lot of shit. So he's already up on most people's eyes. You can't lose if
true,
you
but
lose.
Bro,
Man,
how
y'all
you
want to
up
see
in a
Drake
rap battle
Drake
you
though,
didn't
bro.
respond to? That don't make no sense.
Y'all were
You
not saying the same thing
yeah.
for Drake though, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we talking the same
He
shit
the
with Drake,
same nigga, bro.
Drake got more
outfame.
everything than Kendrick, bro. He got more money, he got more fans, more everything.
But it's still 1, 2, and 3 though. You still gotta. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that. But
It's not
anyway,
one. It's
bro,
not
I
one
just
versus
want to see a
one.
battle, bro. I just want to see a great lyricist battle, bro. That's all I want, man.
Unfortunately, ain't nobody the closest thing you gonna get if Kendrick not gonna respond. It's just gonna be Joey and Rayvon, and
And
it's
who is
we
Ray
off of
Vaughn
that.
though? Feel me?
And
Exactly.
Ray
and
Vaughn only
that's
Well, I
got a
mean, you got
freestyle that he
daylight too,
know.
though.
He only got a
You got
freestyle that
daylight
he
too.
know.
People feel like
Daylight ain't got no hits either. He a battle
the
rapper.
streets is saying Daylight is arguing with the beat and he should go back to battle rap. That's crazy.
Daylight has done a bunch of weird stuff. That's way weirder than I
They
don't.
saying he arguing with the beat.
That nigga
I just
battling the beat, bro.
nah. He is on a couple songs. He dropped some good ones, but it was one particular that just was not good. But I think that messed up for all the other ones, honestly. But
Exactly.
I think most of them I think was actually decent though. But I still think that this is not the same as like Kendrick and Drake because one, they had real beef that's been going on for years and years, and
Exactly.
everybody compared them as the 1, 2, and 3. So it's like, yeah, Drake had bigger numbers, but we also got to realize Drake is also a pop star. So not everything he's doing is in the rap space. He's doing things outside of the rap space, right? But when it comes to rap itself, it's like it was Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, so they was really on the same level. So I mean, I think Kendrick should respond eventually if he packs up Daylight like he doing and he pack up all these guys. I don't see why not respond, but if he don't respond, it's not gonna make a difference, honestly.
No, you could just sometimes you could just out fame a nigga. Like I said, it don't matter. You just sit and
So,
wait and let the shit die down.
so y'all saying that if Joey hypothetically drops 20 songs asking for Kendrick, bro, and Kendrick never responds, that it doesn't mean anything.
Not really, like it just because again,
It's
Kendrick
levels.
already cemented himself.
Uh,
I would like to see him respond though. I really do want to see him respond. I think that'll be fun.
like I just like yo, and like I can understand where y'all coming from, right? But like when y'all using the whole fame shit, like y'all acting like Kendrick don't know who Joey is, bro. Like,
Yeah,
come
but
on, man. Like, he
sometimes
knows what's going on. Matter of fact, Ray Vaughn on one of the songs, he said, he got a line. He said, "You think I don't got Kendrick number? He the one who authorized the hit." So he told him to go at Joey, bro. He knows what's going on, bro.
I'm not saying he don't, but my thing is just as far as his career wise, it's not gonna do nothing for him necessarily. It's more just gonna make the game more fun. That's all it is.
it's
All
gonna
it's
make
gonna do.
I mean, that's what
That's
it's
all it is.
about, though. That's what it's
You know what I'm saying?
about.
So but what I'm saying is like, on his terms, he don't necessarily gotta say nothing. I would still like him to.
hey, hey, fuck all that. Drake had to catch all the fades. He gotta catch all the fades. Hmm? And
Drake ain't catch all the fame. He caught with Kendrick because they really got beef.
nah,
They
he,
had beef
he,
for
he caught
years.
with Pusha T. He caught one with Meek Millie. He faded
Joe
with Joe
Budden.
Budden, Common, Diddy. He got a lot. Chris Brown. Y'all didn't give Drake no passes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, and he handled himself in most of them. That's why Drake is up there.
All right, so Kendrick got to respond or he not up there.
And this is what Kendrick wanted though. That's my
He's
biggest thing.
competition.
He wanted this. Drake. Fool.
Like low key, the only reason Drake was on that same level or around the same level as Kendrick is because of his status. Nobody is looking at Drake just
So
for
he
the
did it.
bars.
So
They
he did it
playing
for
for
But
clout. So
but
handheld. So hold on. So
you
he
know,
dissed Drake. Hold on, Zay. Hold on. So he dissed Drake for clout then.
he did it to make an example out of him. Like,
I was
no,
making an example if you're
Oh
saying
my
that he like
goodness.
nobody look at him as a
right?
rapper.
Yeah,
Ain't
see
making
that
a
that's
joke
why that
out
don't
of
make
An
it.
sense.
You
example.
feel
An
me? So then
example
how
of
can he be
what?
an example then if you saying nobody look at him as a real rapper?
Right? Yeah,
no,
that
That's
don't
what I'm
make sense,
I'm
bro.
saying.
That
saying
don't make
not
sense.
only, not no, he is a real rapper, but the problem is, like I said, Drake too versatile everywhere else. He gonna
What?
go Jamaican on you. He gonna go Jamaican on you. He gonna go Canadian on you. He gonna go back to the views.
So you saying
He
Drake
gonna,
is a better music maker than most of these niggas ever?
I guess that's subjective. I ain't
Yeah,
saying
I
he
mean,
trash.
if we painting Drake as an artist, when we talking about even outside the rap space, yeah, he's bigger than all of them. But when we're limiting him to the rap space, I still think I think he's lyrical, and even in the beef, he was still hanging with Kendrick most of the time, and really until the end, honestly.
God bless the truth.
So you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
He held his own.
he can rap better than Joey Badass, bro. Like definitely.
Joey, hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Joey caught my eye, bro. I wasn't the biggest Joey fan. I'm still not, but he's on my playlist now. I knew that
That's
nigga
cool.
for I knew that nigga for dating Soraya before anything. I ain't gonna lie.
But
Yeah, he had like 2011, not 2011, but 1999, bro, was a classic mixtape.
oh yeah, he was
Like
Exactly.
going
straight off.
crazy. He was going crazy in '99. But even before the money was good too. I just think I saw that he did a podcast with Joe Budden a while ago, and he said this was like 3 years ago, and he was
Yep.
like, he stepped into the acting because he just felt like rapping wasn't fun no more. But now that he started acting and he has like the time and space and the money, he feels like rapping is enjoyable again. You know what I'm saying? He was like acting is like his side and rapping is like his main. So now he back rapping again because he feel like it's more fun. It's not, you know, he ain't got to survive off of doing it.
He's tired of hitting that punching bag. Only person he really beast with like that for real, and destroyed was Troy Ave.
Let me show y'all something.
You remember that one?
And you know what's crazy, right? This is the most crazy.
Hopped on what was it? Sway in the morning. Joey Badass ripped Troy Ave to shreds with a freestyle. He ain't even write nothing. It wasn't even no diss. He just hopped in the booth. It was supposed to be a 5 Fingers of Death, but he was like, "Nah, Sway, I got something to say about Troy Ave," and just ripped him to shreds. Troy Ave ain't been relevant since. That was the only time Joey really battled somebody, and that was in the early 2010s.
Hey, look at this tweet, yo. It say Joey Sample hit him up, the most iconic West Coast diss. Used Kendrick flow, said he's seen Kendrick at Diddy parties, body all the dots henchmen. At what point will Kendrick need to respond?
They're gonna keep making excuses for
I
him.
And then
think
somebody,
I think he should respond. Though. I think for the game itself, I think it's good if Kendrick responds.
and if somebody in the comments on that said legit didn't know who Joey Badass was until he dissed Kendrick. But look at who that person is. Like, who is that?
Some white T person.
Yeah,
Like,
he ain't no real rap fan.
It's a weird take because Ray Vaughn was just saying the same thing because Ray Vaughn was trying to respond to the finals. That's what really put a scar on the battle. You know what I'm saying? So with Ray Vaughn, he was trying to respond to Joey. He was basically saying the same thing, like, "Oh, Joey was at the Diddy parties. Joey was doing this behind closed doors." So I don't know. It's everybody using the same moves.
No, because if you say I was at the well, your boss was at the Diddy parties, nigga. What you talking about?
Exactly.
Because
Like,
because J. Cole and him got in a scuffle
Like
after
you
this.
think this of me, but nigga, what you say about your boss? If you gonna call me out for it, call your boss out for it. The nigga, you
exactly. Like, so like Ray Vaughn was trying to take like the, oh, Joey really gay on the low route, trying to like lowball him, trying to embarrass him. And it's like
But that's rap though. You gotta do that. You gotta try to find the angle, even if it's not necessarily true per se. You gotta find the angle. I'm not mad at him trying to do that because
right.
again,
But
this beef. So I'm not
they,
mad at that.
yeah, they saying how Joey, based on a prompt, Joey is saying the same thing. Or Kendrick was at the Diddy party. It's like, bro, damn, was everybody at the Diddy parties? Like,
They
damn,
was. Everybody was at them parties, bro.
like, dog. I feel like I don't know. It's not.
like,
It's not
bro, looking
unique.
back, everybody knew Diddy was weird, bro. Like if you
Yeah,
watch
bro.
videos of people hanging with Diddy, them niggas covering their cup, they scooting away from that nigga. Like I seen Mike Tyson scooting away from this nigga. Diddy trying to grab his waist on TV.
I
Bro,
seen that shit.
what's
Yeah, I
this,
seen that.
bro?
Yeah.
What's this, bro? Kendrick Lamar on a song. P. Diddy, my cousin. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't use that angle, bro. With Joey, bro.
Yeah, bars do be aging terribly sometimes. That's ugh,
You feel me?
disgusting,
Like,
disgusting.
But you know what people not talking about though is how smart Joey Badass is because he named the song the Knicks. And honestly, bro, I think he need to pop up at a Knicks game and they need to play that shit. That's like free promo right there.
Hey,
And then he
Joey
named,
actually a
bro,
prodigy too. I didn't know that, Crunch. Like, he made 1999 when he was 17 years old. Like,
oh, young. He was young,
yep.
bro. He was 15, 16, rapping, bro.
yeah, he
Still rapping.
really a prodigy. Like, so he prepared for this. I ain't gonna
Yep.
lie.
But also he named his other song the Finals. Imagine if the Knicks make it to the finals and they playing his shit at the finals. I think
Genius.
he's doing that on purpose.
Well,
If Joey,
they saying they already gonna rip. They gonna burn New York down when they win anyway. So it don't even matter.
But I'm just saying, like Drake got the Super Bowl. But if my shit is playing at the finals, I feel like I'm doing something big. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh,
mean,
for sure.
Kendrick had the Super Bowl. My fault. But I feel like I'm doing something big if my shit playing at the finals. Like I'm that's some type of status type shit. I think Kendrick, you might have to respond after that.
If
Kendrick
he
don't want
do
no smoke.
respond, it got to be some low, like low key, like it got to be some quick. I ain't gonna say euphoria. It got to be some like little 2 minute minute 30 seconds.
I say a feature, bro. I'm sure somebody from TDE dropping the album soon. J Rock, somebody got something coming. Hop
Bro, but
on
they
the
gotta be
feature,
direct though.
send some shots real quick. That's enough.
Yo,
One thing
Kendrick
about
don't got
TDE,
That's
this.
I know
not
they
I'm about
enough.
to
got.
call
No,
this.
that's not
Kendrick don't got
enough.
it in him.
Who's the best
This
rapper
the
out of
thing,
TDE?
Joe Mel. We gotta get something, bro. I know y'all not gonna be satisfied, but I'd rather take something than nothing.
Who the
Nah, I
best rapper
feel
out of
that. I'm
TDE?
just saying, like, they gotta be direct though, like, cause
Kendrick,
he
We
over here
really need
name
more. We need
dropping.
more
Kendrick
East
don't
Coast
got. I don't
niggas,
think
man.
Kendrick got it in him.
We need more East Coast niggas, honestly.
Yeah, it got a lot of East Coast niggas that's MIA right now.
This could
Yeah.
be reviving that shit, bro. You feel me?
Mm,
Joey bringing hip hop back to New York, man. I
Yeah,
really
cause
think
y'all don't
so.
got New York don't got an identity, bro.
I
They an
mean,
identity
shit,
crisis.
Dave
Bro, I mean, like
East,
Dave East,
Griselda,
Griselda, all them
Y'all
they
niggas
they
y'all
good.
didn't ride
they
with
got
Dave
an
East though. That's the
identity.
problem. Y'all let Dave East die.
No, they got an identity. They just don't. Most New Yorkers don't like change. I mean, they
Oh
keep it drill.
no, that's not their drill. Ain't their identity. But Benny the Butcher is
man.
more their identity.
But that's the thing,
Bro,
Joey's kind of an
Real
original. You know what
bars,
I'm saying?
real bars.
He more like old school type shit, like old school New York
yeah.
type shit.
Yeah, I would say Dave East, Benny the Butcher, and Joey is their identity. Not this fucking drill,
Bro,
UK drill
Pop
shit.
Smoke was about to
Yeah,
put
they
shit
took
back
that
on the
shit from
map,
Chicago,
bro.
That's
Exactly.
that's new. That's new
but
wave
they
right
took
now.
that from Chicago though.
Word.
New York is
So
bars,
what from
Jada Kiss,
Chicago?
all that shit.
The
That's New
drill
York.
shit?
Jay Z, Nas, that's New York.
No,
Yeah.
that's a fact.
But back to what somebody was saying as far as like who the best rapper out of TDE. You feel like I don't know, you saying TDE now or
Yeah, yeah.
TDE? So TDE,
All these millions that popped up.
I
Is Daylight
say
TDE?
no. He shouldn't be. He worked with J. Cole. I ain't saying you gotta stay on one side, but no.
Daylight was on all sides at one point.
Yeah, damn near. Yeah. He was working with Dreamville before he was ever working with TDE. But I wanna say Absol gotta be up there.
Yeah, Absol, but
To me,
Gotta
I
be.
think he the best, honestly. Yeah.
is that,
It's out of him, Isaiah Rashad. Let me see. I give Sir honorable mention. I give Sir. He okay.
He
But
ain't a rapper though.
exactly, that's the thing. So yeah, I say Absol. Reason, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Reason.
what's your favorite style of rap? What's your favorite style of rap?
Oh, Doechii better than Reason.
Yeah, yeah, damn.
Cause I heard Absol fire though.
Yeah. So apparently Kendrick, when he first started writing, he used to get some of his inspiration from Absol.
One thing, Rayvon, Absol, and Kendrick kind of they similar in they form the way they rap. I don't know if it's a West Coast thing, but they kind of sound similar
I don't know what Rayvon missing, but he just it's something that he lacking and he just don't got enough of it. He can
it's his
grab your
voice, bro.
attention. He
It's his
can grab
voice.
your
Nah, cause
attention, but
Kendrick got a weird voice too. I don't think it's his
One
voice.
one thing
I
he
I
lack
don't
is
know.
originality. He not original. That's one thing.
Maybe that's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
probably.
I would say they sound alike. Like Rayvon, Absol, like Absol the oldest one, I'm assuming, but
Hmm.
I heard Absol in the freestyle. I'm like, damn, this has got to be the West Coast.
I feel like Rayvon, he don't got a good enough story to tell. When you look at Kendrick really came from Compton. He came from terrible things, terrible situations. He done lost partners, lost homies. He's still a blood. People forget that he is still a whole Grammy winning, Pulitzer Prize winning blood gang member. He got a story to
Yeah,
tell. What is
most people
Rayvon?
say he ain't a
Kendrick a
member
blood.
though.
When
I'm
Kendrick say
not
he
from
was
the
a
West
blood, I
Coast.
never heard him say that.
Yeah, Kendrick never claimed to be a
I
member.
ain't heard that either, but I mean,
That's what Good Kid, Mad City was for. I'm from there, but I'm still a good kid.
Damn, Kendrick a blood now. That's crazy.
No. Hold on. Let me
Oh,
find the
nigga,
proof. Let
blood.
me find the proof. Let me
I'm
find the
saying, what
proof.
was Good Kid, Mad City for then? In my opinion, I thought that was him saying
They just
he's
put
from
my whole
gang culture, but
prescription
he is
on
not
it.
of game essence.
Man, shout out to the blood. I didn't know Kendrick was a Pyru. That's
Me neither.
crazy.
I ain't know he was blood. I can't
No.
listen to
I
him,
thought he
man.
was just from the
I don't
main streets of
condone that.
Pyro. That's what I heard Wack 100 say.
I thought he had a positive message.
Nigga, what the hell you in front of a fish tank?
I'm out here frying chicken. Oh God.
Yeah, Logan. Logan from she gang bang. She said Kendrick not a he don't bang, and Logan definitely gang bang. She Compton Paru.
A
So
lot of
Kendrick
people
not
say
real,
that.
right? Damn.
Yeah, Logan and Compton. I think she a Compton blood. What set she claim, Logan?
Oh, Logan Bang?
Yeah, she bang.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Logan the OG.
I think the culprit behind this is Big Sean though. Big Sean don't like Kendrick. Kendrick never responded to Big Sean. Besides a bunch of subs, Big Sean wanted this smoke more than anybody. If you go back and look.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, yo. This man Kendrick is a fraud, bro. I don't got no respect for him, man.
Yeah.
At least he didn't apologize like Cole.
Apologize. I mean, you can't
You
apologize if you ain't dropped
have to
nothing.
though. That was such a waste of time, bro. I feel like Cole in his entire discography, his entire reputation, we know he is spitter. We know he can rap. We know he can battle. This would have been his first time
He
really
dropped it.
battling.
He dropped it. He dropped it. He
He
dropped it.
dropped the
Exactly.
ball, bro.
And hell, look, Kendrick never responded.
What you mean?
Wow.
Kendrick never responded to J. Cole diss track. So when y'all keep on saying this was his chance, he dropped it, and Kendrick ain't say shit back to him.
He spoke to him, but he ain't rap to him, if you get what
Well,
I'm
he
saying.
said it's a warning shot.
No, he got that call. Hey.
So how was that hip hop
He
then?
said that call.
You got April 25th.
So how was that hip hop then? How was that hip hop then? He trying to rap and you sending dudes to call him.
You right.
Come on, man. Kendrick
Right.
a
Come
fraud.
on
If
now.
I seen him, I won't even like look his
Come
weight.
on now.
Had no
I don't
respect
know.
for
I
that
just
man,
feel
bro.
like somebody tipped him off. I'm like, yo, you might want to back out. We about to expose Drake for the PDF file he is.
Right. But
So you
that's
want to
not.
hop
That
That's
had
in?
no.
nothing to do with me
He
though. He
not.
dissed
He
me
trying to
though.
go that route. He not even rapping.
Thank God.
You feel me? Like,
I
what is
feel
we
like
doing?
J. Cole could have
Nigga blackmailing niggas.
his career could have survived. Either way it go, because he's
Kendrick ain't
that good of a
respond.
I wonder
rapper.
if he did it on purpose though. Cause the next album called The Fall Off.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Nobody. No, hold on. He dropped the song though. So what he
He
was
dropped
saying
Mike
is
Lee later.
he took
He
it off.
dropped what
No,
that
he took it
was.
off his streaming platforms though. But it's still out there though.
Yeah.
And really deleted it later. Facts.
Right. That's the point. He said he was going to do that though.
And I was looking forward to. He had that cold world,
So
like
if
his
you was looking
PW
forward to it, why ain't
niggas,
Kendrick respond?
because he
What does that
apologized.
mean though? That mean I can't respond because you apologize?
If you tell me, I'm sorry. What is
I'm
more
still gonna
else for
slap.
me to
I'm
say?
still gonna slap the shit out you.
No.
If you slap me in the
If
face,
nigga tell you sorry, you gonna be
if you
like,
punch me in the face and then say sorry, I'm still gonna hit you back.
I'ma still slap you with it. Didn't say we even.
punch.
I don't got no proof.
Kendrick punched him. He said something back, and then he was
No,
like,
you gotta drop
"Man,
an actual diss song, bro.
I don't got no proof, but I think that's what whacked out Morals was when he was blurring out some of the words. I think some of them was meant for Cole.
So he blurred it up.
Facts.
wax out Moors." I used to look up to you niggas.
I gotta wrap this up, man. I'm ready to talk about sports next.
Nah, go ahead and lie. I'm out.